I am on my way to Universal Studios Orlando Resort, and as you can tell, it is raining again, like it always is when I come down here, but the skies look pretty blue up there. So I'm hoping when I get there it won't be raining, but over here it's pouring down rain. Traffic is bad because of the rain, so let's just hope and pray by the time I get there it won't be raining. I'm here at Universal Studios again, and it's August, so you know what that means. Halloween Horror Nights is coming up, so I'm not here for too long. I'm going to check out some Halloween Horror Nights stuff because they should be having some stuff coming out, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to check out Islands, and hopefully it won't rain on me. I'm going to try Three Broomsticks for the first time because, you know, I've never really been able to come here that much, and I've been here more than 4 weeks than I have in my entire life. And the weather over there looks pretty bad, so hopefully it'll not rain, because every time I come here it rains and I don't get to do everything. So hopefully it will. So let's go to Universal and check out what we got for Halloween Horror Nights. Already feeling like Halloween Horror Nights out here because they're playing Beetlejuice. And I am so excited for Halloween Horror Nights. Just one more month and I'll be able to go. So from right where we enter, right here on the Shrek Soundstage building, they're putting up permanent lights already. As you can tell, that one's already on, but you got permanent lights right there, a few up there, and that's probably for the parades and everything. Not necessarily Halloween Horror Nights, but they will have them for Halloween Horror Nights at some point. So the lights are already going up, and we'll see what else we can find if we can actually find some actual Halloween Horror Nights. And again, over here by Monsters Cafe, we have permanent lights up that aren't necessary for Halloween Horror Nights, but they can be used for Halloween Horror Nights. You know, this usually isn't a scare zone. This is usually where they put all the booths and things for food and the alcohol and all that specialty stuff. So that's why they have the lights here. Oh, look who we got here. We got the Blues Brothers out today. Oh, it's always fun when they're out. Last year this zone was Vamp 85 where they had the stage here, and right now it looks like they have wires going across. I know you can't really see it, but you got the wires going across here, which means it's temporary lights. As you can see, the lights up there, lights up there. That means these are Halloween Horror Night lights. So it looks like this entire street was Vamp 85, where they had the New Year's Eve party and the vampires just roaming the streets. And as you can see, there's a lot of wires going across each building here, especially the dark one right there, which looks like it might be the main one, but each one of these lights is temporary, which means temporary for lights in a scare zone that's typically a scare zone means Halloween Horror Nights. So that is our first official Halloween Horror Nights update for lights. This is usually the end of the scare zones that are down this boulevard, which goes all the way down that way. But they haven't announced any of the scare zones yet for this Halloween Horror Nights, but I'm excited to see which one this one's going to be. You know, they've already gotten the lights cleared out for this one. See, this usually is a scare zone, but typically for the past couple of years, Fast and Furious has been open for Halloween Horror Nights, so that means this might not be a scare zone because they don't have enough room for an exit and a scare zone at the same time. So I guess we'll see if they have a scare zone. See, I'm guessing this is all on 125, 398% guessing because I don't really know. I've only been 1 year, but I'm excited to go for more and more years. Now this area I'm going down right now was the scare zone for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which was my favorite scare zone of all because it's a great movie. It's not supposed to be a great scary movie, but it is a great bad movie. Like, it was supposed to be bad and it was very well put together. But with its successfulness and the scare zone, they have now made it a haunted house. So we will be having a Killer Clowns from Outer Space house, which is the house that I'm looking forward to the most. So this was the scare zone for Halloween Horror Nights for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and if you look up here, I don't know if this is always here. I don't even know. I don't really pay attention that much, and I was wrong. This is usually where the scare zone is with the exit to Fast and Furious Supercharged, but it might not be because, like I said, they can't have room for an exit and a scare zone. So this lighting right here might not be for Halloween Horror Nights, but it could be, and I guess we'll find out when it happens. This was also not a scare zone for last year's Halloween Horror Nights, but there's another lighting structure here. And again, I don't know if it is Halloween Horror Nights related, but it could be, and I hope it is because I love scare zones and we need more of them. This area typically is not a scare zone, but it would be a very cool scare zone if they had it, because right next to the water, well, people might jump in the water, so that's probably why they don't do it. But over there is really narrow roads, so I think a horde of zombies or a horde of clowns with chainsaws could do the trick over there. And we are coming up to another lighting structure that ends at this walkway of the bridge. And, well, it's not really a bridge, but you know what I mean. It has no lights on it, so it's making me believe that this might be Halloween Horror Nights related, since they haven't even started with this one. So this lighting structure might still be Halloween Horror Nights. And for our first official, knowing 100% is for Halloween Horror Nights, is Fear Factor Live right here is closed for production of Halloween Horror Nights, because fear is not a factor for us. Fear Factor Live will have no shows today as we prepare for Halloween Horror Nights. So, 100% Halloween Horror Nights. It's coming, guys, and I am so excited. So, Men in Black is typically open during Halloween Horror Nights. It is one of the staples that I've been to that has always been open during Halloween Horror Nights. But there have been 2 or 3 houses around the building a few years, and especially last year that I know of. So let's go over here and check to see if there are any houses being built right now. Last year there was a house back there, and it looks like that might be a tent. I can't really tell, and we don't know which house it could be, but it might be one. There are a lot of people eating turkey legs today, and I can smell it like all over the park. There's smoke everywhere, and you can just smell turkey legs everywhere in this park because everyone's eating them. For some reason, they're good, but not good enough for every single person to eat them all. We are currently walking through Springfield, and this is usually a scare zone, which is not an official scare zone. It's just a scare zone with roaming hordes of killer clowns with chainsaws. Well, they're not killer clowns. I guess they would be killer clowns because they're trying to kill people, but they're not actually going to kill people. So they're just clowns with chainsaws. But this is usually where it is. It doesn't start until a little bit further up this way, but just in general, if you're coming for Halloween Horror Nights and you are terrified of clowns like I am, do not come to Springfield, because that's where all the clowns and chainsaws are. So that scare zone usually starts up this way. Where these 2 white lines start is usually where they start. I will tag down below my video from Halloween Horror Nights of last year that we went to that is on my other channel. But if you watch that video, you can tell this is usually the busiest scare zone there is. Because, oh, everybody loves clowns with chainsaws. I mean, who wouldn't? They're clowns with chainsaws. So this is usually the biggest area and the busiest, with a lot of smoke, a lot of fog, a lot of yelling, a lot of scaring, and a lot of clowns with chainsaws. So we're coming up to another area that is usually a scare zone, which is that way. And instead of going that way, we're going to go down to this area because I have actually never been down this area except for Halloween Horror Nights. So let's go check this place out and see if we can see any tents being put up for the houses back here. Because they've announced that there will be 10 houses like there were last year, and that was a lot, and 3 of them were back here. So let's go try to see if I can't get a copyright strike while looking for some Halloween Horror Nights updates. While we're out here looking and Justin Timberlake can't stop the feeling, we have Scooby-Doo doing his little meet and greet over here, and everybody loves Scooby-Doo, as you can tell. So for 5 seconds, I'm going to let you hear how loud this is walking past it. I honestly have never walked down here. But even for Halloween Horror Nights, we didn't go down this way. I don't remember seeing Barney or this giant bucket of water pouring water on kids while they're walking out there. I have never seen any of this. I don't know why I've never been down here. This is insane. This place is awesome. What? There's a roller coaster over here. I haven't even ridden it. I've never seen it. Yes, it's very hot, and thankfully they have all these fans everywhere in this kids zone. But this is the Woody Woodpecker ride. So I didn't know this was here, but I am not riding it because I think I'm too big. But this is Curious George over here. This is where one of the scare zones was, or the house was last year. And it looks like I don't think they're doing anything right now for the houses. So let's just turn back around and go towards Central Park so I can show you where that one scare zone was. Theme Park Squirrel just running. Oh, he's gone. So the one place that I know for sure is a haunted house is the Barney area. So whenever you come to Halloween Horror Nights, there might be a house here. So make sure you double check and make sure. It's not a Barney house, thank God. It's very cloudy up there, so let's hope that the rain holds out for me because I have my nice shoes on and I don't feel like getting them soaking wet. So let's hope and pray that it does not rain. Hagrid's has been open for almost 2 months and it's right next door, but it's still almost a 2-hour wait with breakdowns and all that. So we're hoping that maybe in a couple more months, maybe as Halloween Horror Night approaches, it will be running a lot smoother. So facing SpongeBob Store Pants, you turn right and you go down this way. This is where Halloween Horror Nights Harvest was last year. The scare zone that is very dark, very foggy, and very small. It's very cramped, and we are coming up to these green stationary Halloween Horror Nights lights. You know these are Halloween Horror Nights lights because they're never here and they're covered up. And they look just like the ones that we saw over there. So those ones over there by all that area over there supposedly will be Halloween Horror Nights. And I am filming this green thing way too long. But if you look, there's one right there. There's one up here. There's one all the way out there. And there's also one right here. So this is definitely going to be a scare zone, which is the perfect place for a scare zone because it's naturally already dark. So when it does become dark and you get a lot of lights and fog and creepy music and creepy people walking around, you get a lot of scares. So I am excited for this one. As I said, they have not announced what the scare zones are going to be, so I cannot even tell you with a 125 and 398% guess what this scare zone will be. But it will be a scare zone nonetheless because of the lights. And that is your first giveaway. And that is the second for sure sign that Halloween Horror Nights is upon us. So we're coming up on Mel's Drive-In, and we can either take a right down Transformers to Hollywood Red Rocket, or we can go down Hollywood Boulevard. And that's what I'm planning on doing because this was a scare zone last year for Chucky. And so that means there's probably going to be Halloween Horror Nights stuff down here if they have started putting them up, which who knows, but let's check. So we're walking down Hollywood Boulevard right now where the Chucky scare zone was last year, and I can see up top that there are lights, but my only problem is I don't know if those lights have been here for like the entire time because I don't ever pay attention to the lights until it comes to this time. So I'm just gonna say yes to Halloween Horror Nights lights. These lights do look Halloween Horror Nights lightish, but I have been down here at night when it wasn't Halloween Horror Nights and these lights were on, so I'm going to guess that they're not really for Halloween Horror Nights, but they can be used for Halloween Horror Nights. There's 2 Scooby-Doos. What do you know? Oh, Shaggy too. And some mystery van. And they're all lined up to take pictures with them. Oh, it's Velma too. Oh, what do you know? So we are here at where Terminator 2 used to be, and there's still walls here, and I have no idea what's going here at all. But wouldn't it be cool if they brought back that ride that had Alfred Hitchcock in it? That'd be great because Psycho was a great movie, and maybe they make a Halloween Horror Nights ride. Who knows? But I have no idea what's going here, and I don't know why I'm updating you on it, but there it is. So we're coming back out to the front of the park where you can see the Universal Studios store, which is right at the front of the park. I'm going to take a right here, go back down this way, and go down the Transformers area to see if there's any Halloween Horror Nights stuff there, which I don't know if there will be because there typically is not any scare zones or haunted houses around that area. So, but who knows? I'll go check anyway. And there is the Beetlejuice theme again. So I'm all the way down to the road that passes by Transformers. Shrek and Donkey are doing their little meet and greet again, and there's a big line for that. But there's light towers out here, but I can confirm that those are for Transformers in general for whenever it gets dark down here. So they keep those ones up 24/7, 365 days a year. So no Halloween Horror Nights updates here, which I kind of figured there would be because there's never a house or a scare zone down this way. So maybe this year there will be, who knows. And now we have Bumblebee out doing his meet and greet, so that's fun. Everybody loves Bumblebee. Last time I was here it was Optimus Prime, but maybe next time I get to see Megatron. But there's Bumblebee there, dancing and having fun. We have officially walked through every area of the park, and we are back here at the green light towers. But that looks like it's all for the Halloween Horror Nights things, so I'm excited. It starts in about a month, I think, from now. A month and a couple of days from now, so they better start getting ready for this because it's coming soon and they still got a lot more announcements. So we do have some confirmed houses for Halloween Horror Nights, and there's going to be 10, like I said, and I think they've only announced 7. So we still got 3 more in a matter of a month. But the ones that we have now is Yeti, the Terror, the Yukon, and that is an original house that Orlando is making for them. Then we got Nightingale's Blood Pit, which is also an original one. And later on, whenever more places are going and I can confirm where everything is, I'll give the explanation of what the house is going to be about. But the next one would be Depths of Fear, which is also an original house by Halloween Horror Nights. And then it comes in the movie ones, which is not the Orlando original ones, but we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I said is going to be the one that I'm so excited for. We also have Ghostbusters, which I don't know about that one, but it seems like it could be fun if they could put it together well enough. And then we got Universal's Classic Monsters, which is like Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, and the most terrifying monsters you know. And then we have Stranger Things, which is going to be based off of Season 2 and Season 3. So we got some good houses, and it looks like they still got 3 more to announce. And we have a month and a couple of days, so they're going to be coming. And we don't even know what the scare zones are yet. So we're going to have a lot of updates in the next month and a few days, because it starts in September and it's already August. So be on the lookout for those, and I can't wait to go. Me and Ellie are going to be coming down here on October 15th, so it's going to be in the midpoint of Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to be staying from Wednesday till Sunday. We're going to be staying at Cabana Bay, so I'll be recording that, and we're going to be going to Universal and Halloween Horror Nights almost every single day that we're here. So we'll keep that updated, and for sure going to be recording a lot more, so can't wait for that. So earlier I said that we were going to be going down by where Transformers is, and what I meant to say was Transformers meet and greet. No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Transformers. I just have no idea where I am. But right now we're passing down Transformers, and like I said, there's usually no scare zone down here, but Transformers is usually open during Halloween Horror Nights. So if you want to ride Transformers during Halloween Horror Nights, you can. Like, you're allowed to. So that's awesome. If you want to break from Halloween Horror Nights and being scared, right across from Transformers is this little alleyway that connects Transformers to the scare zone, where you can walk down here, and usually they don't have scare actors down this way, but they might break off and do it anyway. But this is usually where you can go to get away from the scares, because it's not an official scare zone. So if you need to get away from them, this would be a great place to do that. And as you can see, there's the light ropes again, so I'm excited, man. It's coming soon, and it's coming quick. Finnegan's is one of the places where you can stay for a stay and scream, and I'll give you more information on that whenever we get time to it. But this is the menu for it. Oh, the menu's not on this side, but this is where it is, and it's a bar and air conditioning. And usually when Halloween Horror Nights is happening, it's pretty hot, so getting air conditioning is one of the best things to do. So if you want to do a stay and scream, this is one of the best places to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're
Marilyn Monroe.
Frank over there. Oh
my. So this is where also a couple houses were. This is where I believe Carnival Graveyard was, and Poltergeist is down that way. So I think the houses are going to be the exact same places as they were last year, because there's 10 of them and there's not a lot of space around here to have all these houses. So again, those two might be areas. So Jimmy Fallon will not be open during Halloween Horror Nights, because there's usually a haunted house where they are. So if you want to ride Jimmy Fallon during Halloween Horror Nights, you might want to come before Halloween Horror Nights, get on the ride and ride it, but during Halloween Horror Nights it will not be open. So this area down here that is blocked off is where they always have the house that they think are going to draw the most people in. And last year was Stranger Things, and this year I believe it'll probably be Stranger Things again, since that's supposed to be their biggest house of the year and most people are supposed to go to it. So I can 125 and 398% guarantee that this will be Stranger Things. So as we're drawing near to Halloween Horror Nights, I'm getting more and more excited for Halloween. I'm hoping for a Halloween house since the newest Halloween of 2018 was directed by the people at Blumhouse, and Blumhouse is usually a staple at Halloween Horror Nights, so let's pray and hope that Halloween will be announced. Well, y'all don't have to, but I will because that's my favorite one. So I'm going to try to ride Rip Ride Rocky. It looks like a very long line. I don't know if I will, but if not, I'm going to head to Islands of Adventure and go to Three Broomsticks and get some food. I'm in the Universal store and I'm at the Jurassic Park area because Jurassic Park is one of my favorite things that's not Halloween, and this cup's moving. Halloween Horror Nights confirmed because none of the other ones are moving. Huh. Spooky. But these are pretty nice outfits, so next time I come down here and I'm getting paid, I might get some stuff, but right now I have to save my money, so I'm not really going to get anything. But they have some really cool Jurassic Park and Jurassic World things. Everything's mainly Jurassic World now, so it's only a matter of time before they change the Jurassic Park River Adventure to a Jurassic World ride like they did in Hollywood. But right now it's still Jurassic Park, and I appreciate that because it's one of the last standing, other than E.T., of one of the original places. So let's hope that they keep that one going, and Hollywood keep their little 3D stuff because the animatronics in Jurassic Park River Adventure is amazing. So we're in the movie shop, and this is my favorite one because it's got the Halloween Horror Nights things and horror movies. And as you can see, this is old signs from previous Halloween Horror Nights. It's a Halloween thing with Kristen Dunst from Spider-Man 2. The original Spider-Man 2. Got a Bates Motel shirt. Some creepy doll things. It's a Rip Tour sign. I have no idea. I don't really want to know. If you look, we have some of the old, cool, old movies. Dracula the Wolfman. Look, he's going back to the future. Just got out of the annual pass holder lounge and got my button for this month. It looks pretty cool. I'm waiting for the September one or the next August one where it's Halloween Horror Nights based. So let's hope I can get that one. Passing by the Hard Rock Cafe. Still have not eaten there. It is very elusive because it is very expensive, and I am not going to eat there by myself. So I will be waiting until Halloween Horror Nights to eat there. But I will eat you, Hard Rock Cafe. Nothing better than the Jonas Brothers, but another place that I have not eaten that I will eat at some point is Twosome's Chocolate Emporium. I've heard it's really good, so I will eat there one day. So heading into Islands of Adventure, I'm going to go check out the Jurassic Park area. Probably not, well, I guess I got to walk through it so I can get the Three Broomsticks, but there's construction going on for what could be a new roller coaster, and that's what we think, that's what we are hoping, because this place needs more roller coasters, and a Jurassic Park one would be freaking fantastic. So many people have walked by me soaking wet, and I was wondering if it had poured down in Islands of Adventure while I was at Universal, because it does that in Georgia. I don't know if it does it here. But then I realized that there are 2 water rides that get you soaked. So that's probably what they did, because it's a really hot day, and that probably cooled them off, and it probably felt really, really good. We got the meet and greets and Storms over here, and then we got right over here Wolverine. Oh, can't see him, but Wolverine's over there. Captain America's back there, so is Cyclops. I didn't see Spider-Man. If I saw Spider-Man, I would have definitely gotten a picture with him because he is my favorite. So we're gonna go me ship the olive to see if we can get any more Jurassic Park updates, and so we're gonna start walking up now. And as we walk up, you can see Road Rat barges, and you get absolutely soaked. look at that. You know how good that feels whenever you're extremely hot, especially when you're in Orlando, and kids can spray you. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. You can spray them and down them. But it's a great ride if you're really hot. We're on the top of Mi Ship Olive, and this is the Jurassic Park area. It looks like they're gonna make another bridgeway over to Hogwarts or over to Mythos, but they haven't done much. As you can probably see, it's just dirt right now, and hopefully soon they'll start updating it and start building something there. But Universal did trademark the Veloster coaster, so we're hoping that it will be a coaster. That's not confirmed, but hoping that it will be a coaster, because that would be a fantastic thing for this park. My update for almost everything for Halloween Horror Nights and Universal and Islands of Adventure, the coaster that's right across from me that hasn't been built yet. It's completely dirt right now. I'm excited to see what it will be. Hagrid's had just opened, so I know they're probably going to take their time, and hopefully they take their time, because we don't want a whole nother repeat of Hagrid's on a brand new roller coaster that shouldn't be like that. But right now I'm going to head to Hogwarts, eat at Three Broomsticks, and then head home. So just ordered pumpkin juice. Smells like Thanksgiving. So I'm going to try it and see what it tastes like. That's actually really good. I recommend it. I recommend pumpkin juice. Try it. So the makeup tour is at 5:15, and I've always wanted to try it. So I'm going to go run over there in 15 minutes and try to get in before it, closes. So here we go. So another successful day at Universal Studios Orlando. Went to Universal to see some Halloween Horror Nights updates. Then went to Islands of Adventure to see the Jurassic Park update. Went to Three Broomsticks, which was good. Pricey for 3 little pasty things. I don't know what they were. The salad was amazing. Got the pumpkin juice, tried it. It was great. Didn't finish it because it got really warm. And then I went to see the horror makeup show, and that was fantastic. The guy was funny. The guy knew what he was doing. The makeup was amazing. But all in all, from this trip, Halloween Horror Nights is coming up soon, and I am so excited because, as y'all know, I love Halloween, and with Halloween Horror Nights stuff going up, that means I'm coming back more so I can get those updates. So, with that being said, I am off and I'm heading home, so I'll see y'all later. Peace.